Morning, everyone. My name is Whitney Jankoska. I'm a nurse practitioner with Total Family Healthcare. I work with Dr. Jeffrey Potts, and he's in charge of the Wellness Center. We're going to talk about tobacco cessation. Objectives for today: harms of tobacco products, benefits of quitting, and ways to help you quit using tobacco. So tobacco products are cigarettes, cigars, smokeless, or chewing tobacco, and pipes. A few little facts on tobacco. More people are addicted to nicotine, which is found in tobacco, than any other drug. There are over 7,000 chemicals found in tobacco smoke. Smoking is not only harmful to those who smoke, but those around them as well. Secondhand smoke increases the risk of heart disease by 25 to 30% and lung cancer by 20 to 30%. But the good news is today there are more former smokers than current smokers, so people are quitting. Diseases caused by smoking: COPD, or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is chronic bronchitis and emphysema; coronary artery disease, which can lead to a heart attack; peripheral artery disease, which is decreased circulation in the extremities, and this may eventually lead to amputations; and then several cancers: lung, throat, oral, bladder, leukemia, cervical, kidney, pancreatic, and stomach cancer. It also can lead to stroke, cataracts, aneurysms, and pneumonia. And smoking decreases the function of the immune system, so it increases the risk of infections such as pneumonia. Cigarette smoke causes oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress mutates DNA and is thought to be the general mechanism behind the aging process.
Maybe that mouse is wireless, you can go anywhere with
Oh,
that.
okay. Impact of smoking on unborn babies and infants. Smoking increases the risk of SIDS both when pregnant mothers smoke and when they expose their babies to secondhand smoke. Increases the risk of low birth weight baby, premature delivery, and stillbirth. And nicotine is transferred through breast milk, so it's still unsafe to smoke even away from the baby if you're breastfeeding. Quitting is hard and may require several attempts. It's helpful to know the withdrawal symptoms and plan with how to cope with them. Feeling irritable, angry, or anxious, having trouble thinking, craving the tobacco products, and feeling hungry than usual. If you know these symptoms, you can plan ahead for them and hopefully be able to cope with them better. Mayo Clinic recommends developing a quit smoking plan. You are the only one that can decide that you want to quit smoking. You know, your physician can tell you, your family, but you're the one that has to make that decision and make the move to quit smoking. It's best to pick a specific quit date and stick to it. Ideally, the quit date should be about 2 weeks away, and prepare for that day. You can talk to your healthcare provider. They can help you with medications that can help you quit, or counseling. Tell people around you, your family, friends, coworkers. That way they can provide support for you and be a little more understanding if you are experiencing any of those symptoms. Get rid of tobacco products. Prior to quitting, avoid smoking in places where you spend a lot of time. So don't smoke in your home or in your car at work. That way when you have quit, then you've already gotten rid of that ritual of smoking in familiar places. And don't keep the tobacco products on hand just in case, then you're more apt to go back to using them. Find a substitute item or habit. Gum, candy can help. That way you still have something going in your mouth, or a healthy habit of exercise, working out, running. Replace a bad habit with a healthy habit. Also, support groups. Those are helpful to talk to people who have been there, help get you through it. Benefits of quitting. Quitting has immediate as well as long-term benefits. Reduces disease and improves health in general. Short-term benefits: improves exercise tolerance, reduces the risk of respiratory infections and pneumonia, such as pneumonia and influenza, and reduces symptoms such as coughing, wheezing, and shortness of breath. Some long-term benefits: quitting reduces the risk of heart attack by 50%, Longer life expectancy. Those who quit before age 50 have half the risk of dying in the next 15 years compared with those who continue to smoke. Coronary artery disease is a leading cause of death in the United States, and smokers have about twice the risk of dying from CAD compared with non-smokers. This excess risk is reduced by about half among ex-smokers after only 1 year of smoking cessation. And after 15 years of not smoking, the risk of coronary artery disease is similar to a person who has never smoked. So the longer you have quit for, the better health benefits. Cigarette smoking is a major cause of COPD. Smoking increases the risk of COPD by accelerating the age-related decline in lung function. And after quitting smoking, the rate of decline in lung function among former smokers returns to that of never smokers. You might have excuses not to quit, such as weight gain, the psychological effects, but the average weight gain in a person who quits smoking is 5 pounds. Less than 4% of people who quit actually gain 20 pounds or more. And if you know that that's a symptom, then you can find ways, be aware of that and watch your diet and hopefully pick up that extra healthy habit of exercising. Nicotine withdrawal symptoms peak in the first 1 to 2 days following cessation and subsides rapidly during the following weeks. Medications that are available, and there's some on your sheet here that are provided by the Wellness Center. There's over-the-counter medications and nicotine gum, lozenges in the patch, and then prescription medications, the Nicotrol cartridge inhaler, the nicotine nasal spray, and then non-nicotine medications, Zyban and Jankoska. And you can get a prescription for even the over-the-counter medications from your provider, and these are all covered at no cost for you through the Wellness Center. Okay, the inhaler consists of a mouthpiece with a nicotine cartridge inside. Initial treatment's for 12 weeks, and then followed by a gradual reduction over another 12 weeks. And that provides still the hand-to-mouth ritual. If that's a habit that's hard for you to quit, that might be a good option. The Nicotrol nasal spray. And these nicotine products are not to be used while continuing smoking. Quit smoking and then use these as a replacement. Initial treatment for this is 8 weeks, then taper over another 4 to 6 weeks. And these ones all do require a prescription. Zyban, 1 pill 2 times a day. And this you do start ideally 5 to 7 days before you quit smoking. Take for 7 to 12 weeks. This medication is also used for depression, so it can help with the psychological symptoms associated with quitting. And one of the side effects is decreased appetite and weight loss, so it can counterbalance that average 5-pound weight gain. Jankoska, 1 pill twice a day for 12 weeks. And again, this one is ideally started 1 week before the quit date. But if you decide to quit and then you go see your healthcare provider, they can give you the prescription, and you can start taking it after you quit as well. Electronic cigarettes, not promoting this, there's not a whole lot of research about it, but I just want to throw this in there that they haven't been fully studied, they're not regulated by the FDA, and they still contain nicotine and other chemicals that are potentially harmful to the body. So this is not an ideal substitute for smoking. Some non-pharmacological interventions, individual, group, and telephone counseling are effective, and combined with medications, there's a better overall quit rate. Behavioral therapies, this can just be problem-solving training with your primary care provider or referral to counseling. And your primary care provider can also refer you to a psychiatrist for those more intense counseling sessions if needed. And again, the counseling and medication used together are more effective. And also combining the medications, such as using the nicotine patch and the Zyban, have found to have better results than just one alone. There are free online and over-the-phone resources. 1-800-QUIT-NOW is a hotline used. It's a national hotline, and then they refer you to your state that you're located in. And they can provide free support from coaches and also offer personalized quit plans. And then the CDC CDC.gov has a lot of good resources. They have quit plan options and just a lot of good information that you can find there. Also, if you contact your insurance provider, a lot of insurances now offer free medications like the ones here, counseling sessions. A lot of them do at least 2 quit attempts per year they'll cover to see your physician and do 4 sessions of counseling and 90 days of medications per quit attempt. So, to them it's cheaper to pay for some of these medications, which can be over $200 a month, than to have you continue smoking and pay for the side effects of those chronic diseases. So make the move to quit. Talk with your wellness center coordinator about tobacco cessation counseling. And see if there's any options covered by your insurance. Or make an appointment at the wellness center to discuss the medications and counseling treatments with your provider. Any questions?
Whitney, when you're referring to all this information, like tobacco as in like chewing tobacco, would you suggest like the same type of stuff?
Most of these medications are specific to smoking, but the counseling sessions and that type of thing can help with tobacco use. The nicotine replacement can help with with the chewing tobacco as well, but they're mostly prescribed for smoking. Any other questions?
So Zyban and Wellbutrin are the same, right?
Yes, yep, same thing. Mm-hmm. They just prescribe at different doses.
So it can be raised if you need it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good option. It kind of helps with those other side effects too.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm on it and it does help, but
Does it?
not enough. I think
Are you quit? Did you quit? Are you trying?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Okay, good.
I did the Chantix.
Didn't.
I was doing pretty good on that, but it just made me feel really weird, so.
Yeah, some
And I
people don't
did it
like side
before
effects of that.
with Chantix,
Mhm.
and it was okay, but this time it was just really weird, so I went to the Wellbutrin.
Okay. Now, have you got? Is it covered? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I just think maybe if I can jack it up, maybe it'll work better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Whitney.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.